Greetings, my noble knights. It is I, Blaze Templar, and as you might have been aware, recently we announced the Noble Knights Colosseum, and today we're doing our first analysis. This time for week 1. We're actually in week 2, but as you can see by the hyperlinks, well, some of our players are actually already playing week 3. They're just having too much fun, and I don't have the heart to tell them no. So, anyway, let's get started. Talk about what kind of happened and kind of my analysis. Now, I was originally planning this to be a lot more complex, but things kind of popped up and teams being shown on a number of fronts, so kind of lost track of everything. So that's unfortunate. But that being said, let's go ahead and take a look. James the Magikarp versus the one and only It, which is in fact for James the Magikarp being the Sun Devil Stunfisks against the Mississippi Leafeons. So that was an interesting battle. 42 turns, incredibly long to watch. I actually did watch it myself, and it was a lot of fun to do. There were some really cool plays in there. There is, of course, a link in the document. I might actually link these videos in below. I don't know, because, yeah. Anyway, that did give James the Magikarp the nice, clean 3-0. Despite the surprise turnaround thanks to Nidoking being faster than the Haxorus. If Haxorus hadn't been slower, Haxorus would have won. Just Haxorus alone. At that point, it just could have swept the entire team. But didn't turn out that way. Timid Nidoking outspit Adamant Haxorus, so James claimed week 1's game against Mississippi. So, next was the new... was it New England? No, I don't think it was New England. It was the England Scavaliers versus the Golden Goomies. No, yes, that was right. Week 2 was Delaware against Goomies. Anyway, interesting and not nearly as long a battle, only at 23 turns. Crobat got burned, but it still managed to clean up in the end in a nice, very clean 5-0. So... England does need to come back from week 1. We'll see how they do in week 2's analysis, and hopefully they can rebound. I already know, obviously, because again, like I said, week 2's already been played out. And that's kind of crazy because week 2's only been going for a couple days, but that's okay. Again, like I said, everyone's enjoying the league, and if we get it done fast, I might just be like, well, might as well jump it up to 8 and see who wants to join this time, or maybe even 16 if we can get enough coaches for that. But that's kind of up to them. And so, anyway, a nice 5-0 clean sweep there. And last was, in fact, the Loch Ness Lombres against the... Oh, oops. Delaware was versus the Sunfisks. I apologize. So, Fortress leading England went up against the Goomies. Lombres versus Mississippi. So I got that mixed up. Fluffy was playing against Cammy Boy. So, yeah, it was a close match with a close 2-0. Frob there managed to clean things up. And the one play I remember the most out of this battle was a choice-banded Heracross on Fluffy's team, where he used it to choice-band Pursuit the Latios, clearing it out, no problem. And that was just such a beautiful play. I am not going to forget that anytime soon. Perfect choice for the situation, and well played. So, yeah, that's the play I remember the most for the entire week. It's hard to top something like that, though, where it's like, yeah, I'm going to bring choice-banded Heracross with Pursuit, and then I'm going to use it to actually take out Latios as it's scared of my Mega Horn Scarf. So, well played. That was a really cool play, and I'm still geeking out about it a little bit. It was really cool, to say the least. Anyway, those were the 3 battles this week, and that put them in just the starting positions, where week 1, you don't really know who's in the top position, just because not enough has been done yet. So right now, the leaders are, of course, the Lombres, the Goomies, and the Stunfisks. But those are the top 3 teams just because they won one game. You can't get a lot to say there. But about week 3, 4, that's when you have to start going, okay, yeah, everything's kind of starting to settle in. The top of the pack's rising, and the teams that are struggling are going to show that more. So we'll see how the teams recover from their first losses and their first wins, see if they can continue going and all that fun stuff. So looking forward to that. But anyway, we'll go into week 2 during the official week 3, unless, of course, we get so far ahead that it's just like, well, I might as well do an analysis for every week all at once, because at this point we're just doing all the games. Again, I'm fine with that if the teams are, but it does hasten the season a little bit. Anyway, I will see you guys in the next analysis video, which will be probably released on the 17th at 1 p.m. At least that's the plan. It might be a little later than that, but I'm shooting for then. So there you have it. Week 1's analysis. I know it's a very complex and very in-depth, but right now, with all the information that dropped on me and everything else, I kind of don't know which teams are which, unfortunately. So I have to be a little more organized on my side, obviously. But that's okay. I'll have to probably make a secondary sheet just for me. But that's for me to worry about in the future. And until then, see you next time. Goodbye.